This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's SGA. Good on the shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The three from Tatum. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game, gets himself to the line.
And he makes all 3. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I think he may need to take a break and recalibrate. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's White. Cans it from downtown.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Wallace outside. Over in the corner, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Goes up the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. To the paint. To the left wing. Pass to SGA. There's the triple. Good on the triple. SGA's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed 3 from Derek White.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Holmgren. Yes, that goes in.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And so Boston again turning it over.
Now into the lineup for Boston.
The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Tatum, that's good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Hauser. Down low. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And a wide open look for SGA. Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. Carries it from about 10 feet away.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Holmgren outside. Fades away. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Walsh. A three-pointer off the mark. Williams inside. Rebounded by Vucevic. And the Celtics with possession here. The three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. For 3. Rebound by Williams. It's a close game here in Boston. SGA up top. He's got 14, and that one is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's SGA. 16 points for him. And that one drops for him. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Back to Pritchard. Banked in off the glass. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. muscles it in.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Here's White. Some solid defense there from SGA. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. If it counts, SGA's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
The screen from Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. White with the defensive effort. To the inside. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's stolen by Pritchard. Pass to Brown. SGA with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Cada. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Holmgren outside. Hartenstein. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for it. Here's White. That one goes in. White's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Out left to the wing. For the tie, Hauser misses. Outside, SGA. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Holmgren outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown with it. Brown putting it on the deck. And here is Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Tatum's shot is off.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Tatum, that's good.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Brown drives in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Outside, Dort shoots over Brown. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trailed by 3. Pass to Tatum. Here's Queta. And smooth. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire. Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
SGA, that's a two-pointer. Over in the corner, Dort traps in the tray. Dort's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Tatum. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Group in here for the Thunder. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Now Pritchard. No good on the triple. On the wing, Wallace. And Boston with the rebound. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. On the wing, Wallace. Still without a basket. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
It's stolen by Pritchard. High post Vucevic. Lets the three fly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City, 49.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Pritchard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's SGA. Makes it off the glass. SGA's got 34.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here's Tatum for three. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
And it's SGA missing. Boston trailing over Wallace. Tatum's shot is off. Pass to Wallace. And Shai pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points. In the painted area.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Pick by Vucevic. Right side, Tatum. And Tatum slams it home. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 points.
On a dime, Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
Nice try. It's all good. Show us the moves. Let's hear it for all the answers.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. White inside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
The Thunder with the lead. SGA from outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Tatum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
SGA can't drop the tough three-pointer. Celtics trailed by 4. White outside. And he does not hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
That does not go. Hauser with the ball. Dort covering. He nails the jump shot.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor lead.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Tatum outside. Jacks up a three. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder leading by 5. Now SGA. Oh, the shake. No good. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. .59 seconds left in the game.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's win. It's about his positioning as well. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hartenstein with the rebound. SGA with the ball. He's picked up by White. Now Holmgren. It's stolen by Brown.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Williams fires. And get the three. It's good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now a timeout called by Boston. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And